Good morning. Welcome back. I'm so excited you're here. We always get to do fun stuff.
We do.
And you put me to work, which I love.
I love that. Like I said, if I can put someone else to work,
That's right. All right, so what are we going to make today?
Well, today we're going to do something fun because Mother's Day is coming. It's going to be here before you know it.
I know,
right?
I know.
So today I thought, what a fun thing to do. This would be good for dads or even just kids to do because we're going to use store-bought products.
Okay.
And it's easy peasy and quick.
Okay. It's
so
cute,
we're going to make mason lid pies.
All right.
Fruit pies. And I'll tell you, you can use any fruit filling and refrigerated pie crust.
Okay.
No need.
It's easy.
I mean, if you want to make pie crust, you can. There's no shame in that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's whatever. But you're just going to use the little mason
I love
jars.
that. And this is our pie pan.
This is your pie pan. So you'll take your lid and your ring and you'll put the rubber ring side down. See the color part?
Oh,
that goes down.
Yep. So it's all metal on the inside.
Right, all metal.
Okay.
And I've got a couple cut out already for us.
All right.
So you'll cut a big enough piece of pie crust to fit in your pie lid, so you can go ahead and grab your pie lid.
Okay.
And you just
now, do I have to put anything in here?
Nope.
Okay.
You're just going to press your crust down. I'm going to move the filling so we can kind of see. So we'll just press it down a little bit so it's kind of down in there.
Okay.
And leave a little bit over the edges. That's cool.
That's my favorite part is what's over the edges.
Yeah. And then you just take a little bit of filling, and you don't want to fill it too super full because it will bubble up and get out of there.
And you said like you can use any type of fruit filling that you wanted to.
Any.
I love that you said that this is a great idea for like dads to do with kids for Mother's Day because it's easy.
It is.
It's easy for me because I don't have to be a professional baker to do it.
There you go. It's easy for me. And I don't know if I'm professional, but I do it for a living. So. And the other thing too, by the way, tomorrow is National Blueberry Pie Day.
Oh,
so
yay,
that's why we're doing blueberry pie today. So,
I love that. Okay.
So you'll put that in, and then you'll take a piece of crust and for your top crust. And I'm going to go ahead and cut this out just for time's sake for you.
Okay.
And you just want to make sure to make it big enough to fit the top. Now, if you want, before we put it on top, do you want to put a little shape in the top?
Yes, I do.
So let's do, we got flowers, hearts.
I'm going to do the heart.
Okay, so just kind of in the middle of that.
All right.
We'll do that. So you'll just poke that on down there.
Okay.
Okay, and that's good.
Got it. Oh, cute.
And then you can lay this on top. You can save that heart because we're going to use that later. And then you just crimp in your pie. Okay.
So do I fold it?
Nope, just kind of crimp it down first. And usually, if you buy this,
okay.
I'm sorry.
Like this? Am I doing it right?
Yep.
Okay. So crimp it around the edge of the mason jar lid.
Connect them together.
Okay.
Yeah. So and if you roll it out a little bit, you can get about 5 of these out of each one. I'm cutting them a little big today just for the sake of doing it. But you can get about 5 of these pie lids out of 5 or 6 of them. Okay. So when you're done, we're going to trim off the edges. So you're a little
just a regular pair of scissors.
Yeah. These are kitchen shears. And please know, if your mom has kitchen shears, don't use them on paper. Yeah. She's not going to be happy with you.
Nope.
So
I was a hairdresser for a long time. Same thing. Yep. Same exact thing. It looks like I know what I'm doing. Yeah. I'm so excited.
Good. So the last thing we're going to do, we're going to brush it. You can use egg or milk. So today we're using milk because I had a little bit left over in the jug, and I thought, well, let's just do that. So we're just going to lightly brush some milk along all the top.
What does this do?
Well, so when it bakes, that's good. The milk fats are going to brown up, right? Okay. So that's where you're going to get that golden brown, yummy texture. So you're going to brush it with a little milk. That's perfect.
That's good to know because I always thought it had to be egg yolks, and I don't want to say I'm not a fan, but the milk I love that as an alternative.
Yeah. And like I said, I had just a little bit in the jug, and I'm like, what are we going to do? What are we going to do?
Yeah.
So then I'm going to stick your little heart on top, and you can put a little more milk on that. Just brush on there. There you go. And finally, I have this large grain. It's kind of, I don't know the proper name for it. It's just a baking sugar, and you can find it in any supermarket, anywhere, baking stuff. And we're just going to sprinkle some sugar on top. There you go. And then you would put that in your oven, I think 375 for about 15 to 20 minutes. Check it and add a few minutes if it's not quite golden brown. And you can Google these recipes. You can find them, of course, all over online. But when you're done, they'll come out of the oven.
Look at how cute those look.
All you have to do, it pops right out.
Oh my goodness.
And there you go. And
what a great idea too, you know, with me, when I was a kid, right? I had my mom, and then I had my grandma, and I may have had a special aunt. So you could make some of these and just put them in like a little cellophane and give them out as Mother's Day gifts or whatever. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Or a little pie flight.
How cute.
You could do a little pie flight.
Yes,
you could.
good. And I'm even thinking like a tea party or a baby shower.
Yes.
I mean, there's so many cute things that you could do.
Tons.
I love this idea. This is so good.
Oh, good.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
What a great thing. I want to go home and try it now.
Yes.
I'm anxious to see how that one would turn out.
Yes, that's going to be yours.
All right, good. If you want to connect with Rhonda at Ingram's Small Batch, just go to IngramsSmallBatchLLC.square.site to get your small batch needs filled. And don't forget to follow her on Facebook.